Hey, this is my second of 2 days off. A lot of the time, when I have something on my mind or the thought comes to me, I tend to ignore it and let it go for a little bit. But I literally was upstairs talking to the master, and I just want to say this, that despite your circumstances, right, just despite your past, I guess I want to say, pardon me, there's a vehicle coming. I just want to go to this little spot that I found that's near this church. It's kind of quiet, and that's where I want to take you. I just have to literally make a quick little U-turn and park. It's Thursday, by the way, and it's 7:44 p.m. So let's turn her around. So I'm sitting there and I'm praying, and sometimes I'll name people directly, you know, my family members and stuff like that, and sometimes not. Instead of saying my son's name, I'll just say my son, but I felt the desire to just be more specific this time. And so the thought was, despite your childhood, despite the abominations of our past, despite where we, what do I say sometimes? You know, forgive me for what I thought, where I went, and what I did. I just feel like somebody has a heavy spiritual chain of guilt on them. And you're feeling guilty about the past. You may be even feeling guilty about a week ago, a month ago. You're just feeling a sense of guilt. And you're feeling accused. And you're almost reacting. It's like someone would say that you stole an apple, as a ridiculous example. And you did, but you did 10 years ago. And they said, oh, you're a thief. And you're reacting like cowering kind of down as though you are. You're responding as though you're still that person that you're not. You see. The devil is always hungry. His belly is never full. And he will be on our case until we leave these bodies. And to whoever you are, you're not who you used to be, so don't react as though you are. Remember when it was Paul who was Saul, and he went from house to house pulling people out, believers out? Some preachers have called him a terrorist of his time. And somewhere along the line, as he went on the Damascus Road, and after all these experiences that he had, and he says, I've hurt nobody. I've done no wrong. He didn't respond as though he was the man he used to be. You don't have to respond as though you are the woman or the man that you used to be. The accuser of the brethren day and night. We walk around sometime for years just as though we're still that person, and we are not that person anymore. No matter how little or how huge that was. There's a lot of things that people don't know. Right? And some things You just take directly to the Father. It's between you and Him. It's your personal relationship with Him, okay? It's your personal relationship. I see the rusty, thick chain. Today's the day that I want you to break that off of you. And respond like Paul that said, no, I've done no wrong. I've hurt no man. You can do that. You don't have to walk around with your past right here screaming out to people. You don't have to do that anymore. Take off that old garment of rags and put on a robe of His righteousness. The Father has forgiven you, and I know you've heard this before. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and let that go. You're not who you used to be. Dear heart, you're not who you used to be. You're brand new. Yeah. Take off that old cloak. And put on that robe of righteousness. You have every right to. Yes, you do. Love you.